Okay, good morning, class 12. So, we are in chapter 5 categorical syllogism. Okay, so it is a logical type chapter. So, here we will see last time we cover what is categorical syllogism. So, again, I will give this just summary of that definition. So, definition just syllogism means a deductive argument composed of exactly two premises and one conclusion. So here categorical syllogism means a syllogism composed of categorical proposition with exactly three distinct terms. So here categorical syllogism refer to those syllogism where there is three proposition and or you can say three statements. Okay, two are premises, and the last one is actually conclusion. So how can we get the conclusion from the premises? We will understand here. So you can see here the part the part of categorical syllogism. Okay, there are three parts. So first you can see here A, the major term, the predicate term of the conclusion. B is the minor term, the subject term of the conclusion. So first let us P1 is given for the premises 1, P2 is given for the premises 2, and C is given for the conclusion. So in premises 1 it is given all mammals are animal with hearts. In premises 2 it is given all dogs are mammals. So in both the premises what is common? The common is mammals. You can see the common is mammals. Okay, so mammals will be eliminated, okay, in the conclusion, and P2, that is the all dogs are mammals. So mammals will be eliminated, so here remaining all dogs are animal with hearts. Okay, all dogs are animal with heart. So you can see here all mammals are animal, all dogs are mammals. Once again listen it very carefully. Okay, so what is common in premises 1? In premises 1 mammals is common, in premises 2 also mammals is common. So these mammals will be eliminated, and the answer we can get, it is a logical type all dogs. Okay, from premises to all dogs are animals with hearts. Okay, all dogs are animals with hearts. So this is our premises. So when conclusion. So when both the premises, remember it is a rule 1, when both the premises, in both the premises there is a use of all. Okay, use of all, then in conclusion there must be use of all. Okay, this is said by, we can say this one a rule. Means here why a, because premises 1 is also started from all. Okay, premises 2 is also, in premises 2 is also there is all. So in conclusion there must be all. So every time what we do, how can we find out the conclusion, is the common terms. Okay, the common terms will be, or the common terms will be eliminated, and the remaining will be used for getting the conclusion. So like how here we got all dogs are mammals. Okay, all mammals are animals with hearts. So here the common is mammals. So that's why the answer will be all dogs are animals with heart. So since, always remember, if two premises is positive, then conclusion must be positive. If two premises start from all, then the conclusion must be starting with all. I hope you all understood this. Since this rule is very important, so I am going to explain again the same thing. Okay, So that is the parts of the conclusion syllogism. So again you can see A, the major term, the predicate of the conclusion. The major term, the predicate of the conclusion. You can see here, what is predicate in conclusion? Predicate is animals with the heart. Okay, animals with the heart. So here in premises 1, it is a major term. It is a major premises. P2 is a minor premises. So we always take, remember, we always take conclusion, in conclusion, predicate of the major term. Okay, major is first one. So animals with hearts is the predicate in conclusion, and minor term from the premises 2, that is, the minor term subject of the conclusion. So subject in premises 2, what is subject? All dogs. So that's why the answer is all dogs are animals with hearts. Okay, so A, the major term, the predicate of the conclusion. B, the minor term, the subject of the conclusion. And the C, the middle term. Okay, the term repeated in the premises but not in the conclusion. Remember, the term repeated in the premises, not in the conclusion, because in two premises, what is the term which is repeated? Mammals, mammals, but it won't be repeated in conclusion. So the repeated one will be cancelled, and the conclusion will be from predicate from the major and subject from the minor. Minor means P2. So that's why in P2, what is the subject? All dogs are subject. So all dogs are in P1. What is the predicate? Animals with hearts. So all dogs are animals with hearts. Okay, so in this way we can find out the conclusion. I hope you all understood this. In case if you still have doubt, you can ask me. Okay, thank you.